Hi, I'm Nicole, Niemand, 203712. I will be presenting English Home Language, Grade R, Listening and Speaking.
Stand up, let's move our bodies and wake up so we're ready for our story. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go! Let's clap! In our laps. What's the golden rule? If we want to ask or say something, we raise our hands. That's it. Okay. So the story that I'm going to read you today is Croaker the Bullfrog. The person who wrote this story, which we call the author, is T. Albert. And the person who drew the pictures in this book is myillustrations.com. That is called an illustrator. So if we look at this cover of the book, who would like to tell me what they think this book is all about? Jen?
A frog and a fish.
A frog and a fish. I see two fishes here. Do you see two fishes?
No, you see only one fish.
No, there's two fishes, Zamku. I see two fishes. Let's give that. Okay. Who would like? Let's give the fishes names. What should we call this fish? Yes.
Fish.
Fish. Okay. And the other fish?
Albanero.
Albanero. Okay. Let's start with our story. Not long ago, in a crystal clear river near a small town, lived two very big fish. In fact, they were so big that they were not afraid of anything. They swam anywhere they wanted. They tangled the lines of children fishing in the river. They ate when they were hungry and splashed anyone sitting on the bank. They were the big brave rulers of the crystal clear river. One day, a large bullfrog and his family moved into the area. The bullfrog saw the two big brave fish in the crystal clear river and wanted to talk to them, but he was too afraid. Jen, can you guys see there the pictures at the back?
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't know a lot about the crystal clear river or the big brave fish that lived there and was afraid of being eaten. For a long time he watched the big brave fish, the crystal clear river and everything around him to make sure it was safe. The bullfrog was very smart and used his common sense to guide him. Then, with a mighty hop, he jumped into the crystal Clear River to introduce himself. I'm Croaker, the biggest and smartest bullfrog around the world, he said. Is that so? Replied one of the fish. We are the biggest and bravest fish in the crystal clear river. The other fish looked at Croaker and said, if you are nice, we will let you share the water with us. The three talked, and over time, the two big brave fish and Croaker became friends. Every day the three of them would meet at the same spot in the crystal clear river to eat, talk and play. Oopsie! What do we see there? Who wants to tell me? Yeah, fishermen. Who's ever gone fishing? Did you go fish? Did you catch a fish? You didn't. Who has ever caught a fish? What fish did you catch?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you know it was a fish. Yes, Cynthia?
I caught a golden catfish.
A golden catfish. Okay. And you also, Marina? Okay, so let's see what the fishermen, I think they might be catching the fish. Late one evening, as the three were talking, two fishermen passed by. Croaker saw them, and common sense told him to hop into the water and hide under the bank. The two big brave fish slowly swam in circles, so the fishermen couldn't see how big they were. One of the fishermen saw them and said, this crystal clear river has some really big fish. Let's come back tomorrow morning and catch them. As the fishermen turned and walked away, they discussed what type of bait would be best to catch big brave fish. What bait did you use to catch your fish, Matthew?
Seventeen.
Yes?
I used to do it. It's a bait fish.
Like a floater fish. Okay. Floater fish. Worms, said one. No sausages, said the other. And they continued their discussion as they walked the twisty path along the crystal clear river edge. The two big brave fish and the croaker overheard the fishermen. My friend, said Croaker, did you hear what they said? You should swim away and hide. I'm afraid they may catch and eat me, so I'll take my family to a nearby pond to be safe. Yes, yes. The two big brave fish bubbled out laughs as they jumped in and out of the water. One said, ha, ha, ha. My dear bullfrog friend, don't be frightened of their mere talk. Croaker looked at the two brave fish and said, I would rather be brave than sorry. From what I heard, they might come back, so I will leave with my family to the safety of the pond. Croaker left, and the two big brave fish swam to the bottom of the crystal clear river. Now the fishermen again. The next morning, just after sunrise, the two fishermen returned to the crystal clear river where the day before they had seen the two big brave fish. They walked slowly and quietly as not to disturb them. Look, whispered one of the fishermen. There they are. What does it mean if we whisper? Yes, I'm good. Okay. Yes. If we whisper, we talk very softly. The fishermen gently cast their bait and let it slowly drift in the current to attract the big brave fish. It worked. In moments, each had hooked one of the big brave fish. Then the battle between the fishermen and the fish began. The big brave fish did all the tricks to free themselves. They dived deep, swam fast, and leaped from the water. and head in, attempt to get free. The battle raged for over 10 minutes, but in the end, the big brave fish were no match for the fishermen. They were caught. Croaker watched from the safety of the tall grass that separated the pond from the bank of the crystal clear river. On the anglers were excited. Each had caught a big brave fish on their first cast of the day. Can you see? They've got the fishes. What a story they had to tell when they returned home. Croaker carefully hopped back into the pond and told his family what he had seen. Both my big brave fish were very talented and still they were caught. But I, with only common sense, saved my family. I will miss them. Isn't that a sad story? Because the fish just didn't listen? Okay? Okay. Who wants to tell me, where do fish and frogs live? Yes? Ocean? Ponds? Rivers? Who wants to tell me how many fish were there in the story? Yes?
There were 2.
2. Well done, Christian. Who caught the fish? What do you know? Okay, the fisherman caught the fish. Why was Cracker not caught by the fisherman? Who would like to answer that for me? Copy?
Because he had common sense.
He had common sense. Yes. Can you remember what the fish told Croaker when he told them that their lives were in danger? Yes, Christian?
He said that the fish said that they were too smart and would not be caught.
Yes. And then you would like to tell me, if the 2 fish listened to Croaker, how would the story have ended differently? Jen?
The fish wouldn't have been caught and it would have still been
Lovely. So, what does that mean, boys and girls, friends? Don't always think you are clever. Sometimes you need to listen to other people. Sometimes they are right and they are trying to protect